Hey YouTube, Rando here. This is going to be the second video in this series. By the way, most of these, first video in these series, it's going to be the knife making series. It's just going to be designs. We're going to do a video on the different designs that I've came up with. And what we're doing is we're taking and let's see if I can get it, cutting it out of paper, and then we're transporting it onto wood and cutting it out of wood, just so we have a permanent guide, whatever, to draw it onto the metal. And what I've did is I did it out of wood mainly so I can see how it feels in my hand, and you can tell I've done some little bit of tweaking on this one. I took this back part down quite a bit because all I need is a little thumb press right there. I wanted something that could be like a little thumb press, and then this one right here I left a little bit bigger so it kind of grips my finger right there. You know, you have a good hold on your knife whenever you're like a self-defense position on a knife. And then this would be cutting. I wanted something that fit from the top of my hand to the bottom of my hand, so I kind of kicked it out at the bottom a little bit here. And I left out the little saw-looking design. That would be more for just looks than anything. That's not going to be usable, really. I don't think, anyway. I just wanted it to look like that. So what I was going to do is I was going to put this into a file and trim it out and try to shape it on a just a grinder. Just grind it down and grind out what I want, and then we're going to heat treat it. We're not going to heat treat it right now. We're going to get our shape first, and I'm doing that so I'm not wearing out my grinder so much, because this is already hard, and still it's already hard enough. You know, I don't want to put more wear and tear on my grinder. So, and by the way, on a file, I found out, because I was just going to start the knife here and bring it up and then put this down inside of like a deer antler or something, and then you just put masking tape on it and pour you some lead down in there or something, and it'll make a nice little ring around it, around the tang. But I found out this part of the file isn't actually hardened, so it's just this part that's the hardened still. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they just stick this in from here and in, or I don't know how they do it, but come to find out this isn't hardened still. So I laid my knife on here and I realized it's a lot bigger than the file itself. Actually, probably about 1/4 inch thicker, and I wanted the handle thinner than the blade. You can see this is a lot thinner than that. Not a lot, but enough that it's noticeable. So I'm kind of just doing a run through with this one. I don't really know what it's going to come out like. I don't know what it's going to come out looking like. But there's going to be the bottom of my handle, and it's going to come up to here. So all this will get shaved off. And then we're going to shave into right here, grind into it, and grind into it a little bit on the back to make the handle just a little bit skinnier. And then here's where the blade will start, and we're just going to leave this how it is. It has a nice little curve to it to the tip, and the same thing with this right here. We'll leave this how it is, and then right here is where we'll shave this off to get the, like, the swoop of the knife in there. So we'll shave all this part off as well. So that'll be the next video we do, is going to be after I grind it. I'm not going to show me grinding it. Just, I don't want to have to hold a camera. I don't have a tripod, so I don't want to have to try to hold a camera and grind with one hand. That would be kind of dangerous. So, and I got a buddy's going to send me some pieces that are already done, and all I have to do is shape them. But I wanted to go ahead and get started now and try to make something and do it myself, just to see if I can do it. I've seen it done quite a few times, so I think I can. I don't know. We'll find out on the next video, won't we? So the next video in this series, I'm just going to show you the different designs I've come up with, and show you where we're at with them, and which ones probably aren't going to be made and which ones are going to be made and stuff like that. I got a couple different designs. I got a little machete. I got a Bowie knife that I kind of came up with a little design on, and just some different little designs made out of paper and laminated, and then we'll cut those into wood, so we'll have a permanent, and I really don't know what to call it, a permanent something. I just want to be able to lay it on there and make the exact same knife if I want to, you know. I want it to be, what the hell would you call it, like a model? I don't know. A die? I don't know. What the hell ever you want to call it. So, when we get that next video done, after we get all this ground out, we'll make another video in the series and show you where we're at. But like I said, the next video, because I'm not grinding this till tomorrow, I think I'm fixing to do another video on just the designs, the different designs I've gone through. So, thanks for watching, YouTube.